Right then, hello everybody, welcome back to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to Sandy Bay here on Farming Simulator 17. So first of all, we're in the JCB Fast Track once again. We've got the Agram water bowser on the back there. Hopefully it's all hooked up properly. It's still the same morning as the last video when we did the snow ploughing. It's just a little bit later on. As you can see, the snow did stop. It's about 11 o'clock now. Well, it's 1 minute to 11, probably less than that now. And yeah, the snow stopped, although we still do have the snow on the ground. So now we can finally go ahead and start giving our cows a drink then, I reckon. So we've got all this clear, nice ground now. We're not going to be slipping or anything. I wasn't really worried about the tractors, of course. I was more worried about the trailers and stuff. So that won't be a problem now. So anyway, welcome back. We do have to... In fact, no, I'll explain actually something. Because we've got... Well, we've got some money left, but we spent quite a lot of money between these two videos, even though it's only been a few minutes. In fact, there are water bowser in here. I think this is all for feed, so we'll have to go all the way through to the other side, because I believe the water bowser is out here. But yes, we've spent quite a lot. In fact, we spent £15,000 plus another £3,000, so yeah. The reason for that is because our silage clamp, unfortunately, is not ready just yet. I think it may be bugged out. I'll have to look into it. It's still on 25% full, so... Oh, sorry, 25% fermented it is. It's been like that for a while, so I might need to look at that. So we've had to buy some silage bales from another farm, which has cost us £15,000, unfortunately. I don't even know how to unload this. There we go. I don't think this accepts water anyway, but... Right, so yeah, I'm pretty sure this doesn't accept water. I was just testing out. So we'll head through to the water bowser here. But yeah, we had to spend £15,000 on silage bales from another farm. So obviously the price is a bit exaggerated for what it'd be in real life, but this is farm sim. All the prices are exaggerated. So we'll quickly fill this bowser up if we can. There we go. So we only filled the bowser up 50%, well it was like 55%, and this is why. Because I believe... Oh no, they are going to take it all. Just going to check to see how much water they've actually taken, because I didn't want to fill it up in case we had too much in there. Just about full. We won't bother filling it up again just yet. We'll wait until they've drunk all this. Yeah, girls, you'll get your food in a minute. Don't worry about that. So that's the water done. Of course, we only have cows at the moment, so we don't have to worry about anyone else just yet. In fact, I don't think we're going to buy any other animals full stop, because all we've got cows for basically is the manure. We don't even care about the milk all that much, if I'm honest. So we're not going to be selling any cows. We're not going to be paying much attention to the milk. All we want these cows for is the slurry and the manure. So, oh, let's just go through here. There we go. We'll leave that gate open, actually. We'll just close this main door here. Oh gosh, that gate's open as well. Right, there we go. We'll quickly jump out and get all these doors closed. I don't know why this one's open, to be fair. It might have been because the triggers are really close to each other. There we go. In fact, no, yeah, we'll close it. We need to use this again in a minute anyway, but we'll close it for now whilst we do all the filling up. So, so there we go. So now right, so now we've done that, let's just quickly, we'll leave the door open, why not? We'll move this bowser out of the way a minute. And now we need to go down to the store. Now, at the beginning of the video, you may or may not have seen the man truck that we had lined up there. That is what we need to jump into to go down to the store. But we also need to take the JCB telehandler down as well to actually handle the bales. Now, as promised, we have swapped out the bale forks because we're using the Kerfab on Thornton Farm, on Sandy Bay, where you have switched it out for the CSZ one, which is fine with me. I like both of them. So we haven't got one to take down just yet. We'll pick it up whilst we are down there. So we'll quickly jump in to the JCB. We might actually need the four-wheel drive, seeing as it's snowy. At least until we get out the yard anyway. So we're going to be driving this down because it's articulated, and as we experienced in previous videos, it's not very good on follow me, unfortunately. So we'll put the man truck on follow me, and we'll drive this down ourselves. Whoop. There we go. It's a shame you can't change the tyres on this thing. Maybe if someone brings out a modded one ever, maybe you can change the tyres on that. Right, so let's hope they do better in this one than they did in the last video, because they crashed last time. It was quite a horrific crash as well. Uh-oh. Did you hear that? Someone's not enjoying the cold weather. We might have to take a look at this truck as well. Tractor truck is still in the workshop. If you've seen that video from a few episodes ago where it broke down on the side of the road, That wasn't me role-playing, by the way, guys. That is actually what happens with the Seasons mod. You do get cars that break down, which I think is pretty cool, to be fair. Gives you something to worry about. Right, are you ready? Let's go. Let's get the... Have we got any beacons? We don't have any beacons, but does the truck? Yeah, it does. Cool. So, we'll drive down to the store. So, how are you guys doing anyway? The lake... Well, the river, sorry, is... No, it's not frozen anymore. It's slowly started to unfreeze, that little river there. Right. We'll come out of here. Awesome. And we'll head down to the store. So yeah, basically, as I was saying a second ago, the silage clamp is still on 25% that's a bit of a tongue twister. Fermentation. That's the one. So we have to wait until that's 100% before we can use it, of course. It might be broken, so until now we've just gone ahead and bought some silage bales off another farm. Oh, slow down, I can see you in my mirror. You're going too fast. We'll put you back a little bit, yeah? Jeez. And we've crashed. We'll leave that in. Wasn't that bad of a crash. Yeah, he just rammed into the back of me for some reason. Turn the four-wheel drive off here. Right, let's indicate this way. Right, so we're at the store. First things first, we will get the bale fork all hooked up. And there is our bales, actually. Now, it's a shame we didn't get the... Actually, I'll let you come in before I turn you off. It's a shame we've bought these bales now, because if the bales are down on the ground and then it snows, it actually leaves a mark in the ground, which I think is really cool. So we'll get that hooked up here. We'll jump into you real quick. Get you off, follow me. We'll get you turned around here. There's still something wrong with this truck. You have to have four-wheel drive and diff locks on for it to work properly. I'm not sure what's going on. But not to worry. Right, so we'll leave this here a minute. And now we'll jump in to the telehandler. Now, some of you are probably going to say, Simulate, you do not use a bale fork with silage bales because you'll burst them and all that good stuff. They're already silage. These are well-fermented bales, and we're using them straight away, so it doesn't matter all that much. In fact, what I want to do real quick is lower this down to the ground here. All the way down to the ground, Sim. We'll get the hydraulic hose disconnected in a minute. Oh, you can't actually see it. It's gone underneath the snow somehow. Right. You can't actually see the forks when I do this, but we'll remove the hydraulic hoses. We'll take out the safety pins here. We'll take the latches off. And then we'll lift this up. Now, I can't actually see what I'm doing, unfortunately. Loosen spikes, there's the go. So you can kind of see the black bits where it is here, and then we go to move spike inward, keypad 1, and obviously they're underneath the snow at the moment, which is a shame, but if you can see the black bits pointing up there, you can see we're moving them in, and then we'll put them back in, which now we've got to keep pressing C basically until everything goes back in. There we go. So that's how we left it. This is now raised. We'll quickly get the hydraulic hose connected again. So yeah, as I was saying, some of you are probably thinking, Simulate, you'll burst them. They're already silage, so they're already well fermented, and we're using them straight away, so it doesn't matter. We're going to be bursting them in a second anyway, so saves us buying a bale handler just for this one task, which is something we didn't want to do. Right, let's quickly get this lifted up here. There we go. Don't worry, this is the only bales we're going to be using in this video. There's not going to be a lot of bale stacking. Promise you that. So I'll just load this one up, and then I'll skip the rest for you, so we can crack on with today's actual video. Right, let's get this loaded on here. So yeah, as I promised on the Thornton Farm video, we are now using the CSZ fork on Sandy Bay because we're using reliable bales, basically. Not the big ones that we've unfortunately decided to use on Thornton Farm. So we'll quickly get this lower down here. Reverse that out. Please stay, please stay, please stay. Oh, that's close. So there's our first two done. So I'll get these other... How much is left? 369. We'll get the rest... Oh, gosh. There's not even 3 there. Where's reverse? Right, so we'll get these other 6 loaded up. And I'll see you guys in a jiffy. Okay, everybody. So we've got this trailer loaded up right now, as you can see. Bit of a messy job, but it will do. I'm still getting used to doing things manually with this fork. It will take a bit of practice to get back into the swing of things. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and, if I can remember the button. Can't remember the button. There we go. We'll just use the keyboard. So we'll fold it up. In fact, what we want to do is lower this down first of all, and we'll get this lowered. There we go. But once again, we will... Oh, head tracking sim. There we go. We'll get this back on to follow me here. So we'll leave the JCB there, get the man truck, put it on to follow me, and we are away once again. So, the next job is to finally start breaking into all of those... Go on then. Yeah, finally start breaking into all those bales that we've got in storage after all this time. Finally start using it all. Now, I haven't got a bale, what do you call it? Shredder? Spreader? Bed breader? Whatever you want to call it. We haven't got one of them just yet. That's next on our to buy list. Could have got one on rental, but I decided I'm trying to stop getting things on rental basically. Hence why we got the ugly second-hand animal equipment for now. Right, we'll wait for the man truck to catch up. I think he's going to be pretty much ready at this point. There we go. Is he going to make that corner? That is the question. Right, so we're just coming up towards the farm right now. It's hard to find the lane when it's full of snow, but there we go, we found it. So we'll drive up here. Hopefully the truck can make it around as well. You come in. Yes, there we go. Now, where did I leave the... Well, you actually can come in here. That was a bit jumpy then. But yeah, you can come in here. Oh, stuck on the snow mound. Hopefully the truck won't get stuck on that. I want you to stop right about here, Mr. Truck. In you come. Straighten yourself up. Come on, in closer. In closer. That'll do nicely. So we'll get that turned off. Right, so we're back in the JCB once again. I think this is going to be... Oh gosh, that's the wrong gear. That's still the wrong gear. Go forward, JCB. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I did in a couple of videos, I said, shall we name the JCB? And I asked everybody. I can't remember who said it, but I'll put your name on the screen now if I remember. If not, I'll put it in the comment section. But you won. You didn't win anything, but you won. This JCB is now called Marmite. Fantastic. I love Marmite, and I think he said it because I had a Marmite tin in the camera on that day. But also, it's the same colours as Marmite, so what a fantastic idea. So this is Marmite, the JCB Fast Track 3000. The fictional JCB 3000, because it's got all-wheel steering. But yeah, thank you to that person whose name I forgot to research before I did this video. But you are the winner, and I have also forgot my my feeder. Dang it. Well, okay, let's try it again. So we actually have the mixer this time. So if you did miss... Oh, it was the last episode. If you did miss the last episode, we've got all old equipment for now until we can afford new shiny stuff. There is our hay and straw, all in a nice neat shed. Now, Seasons Mod does have a bale care module in it, so we actually have to look after our bales and keep them under a shed roof like this. So that's why they're in here. So we've got this, and we've got some silage over here, which we're actually going to unstrap before we forget. Now, also, I'm probably going to forget anyway, but I have not connected the PTO on the mixer just yet. That was the wrong button, Simulate. Well done, sir. So I must remember to attach PTO in a minute. So we'll jump back into the JCB first of all. And shall we start with hay? I think we will. So can we unfold this? Is it already unfolded? Yes, it is. I unfolded it without even realising. Go me. Now what I do want to do is turn back on the mixer HUD. So if we go over to here and press Control 1, you can see we have the mixer HUD up there. That is on the mod hub if you guys want it. So there's no link for it, unfortunately. It's literally off the in-game mod hub, so just look in there. I think it either got released or it might be on the beta. I can't remember at this point, but it's definitely 100% on there. So what we're going to do is get hay first of all. I think that's going to be the best solution. Now, I'm not sure how much this mixer holds, but I think you can either have two, usually you can have 2 hay, 2 silage and 1 straw, but we'll soon see how much this holds. Right, let's get this lifted up first of all. We'll reverse out, and that is our first hay bale. So we'll drop this into the mixer. Look at the shadow there, looking all good and fancy. So yeah, it looks like it's maybe similar. It just depends on what the capacity of this wagon is. So at the moment it's 100% hay. That didn't help at all. So it's only 33% full. So we'll try and put a silage on him. and we'll see how much is left. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but you don't actually have to put straw into the mixing wagon. Basically, all the straw does is fill it out a bit more, so you get more food. You get more food for the load for what's in there, basically. So it's basically just a filler, the straw. So you don't actually need to put it in. I don't know about real life, but I'm talking about in the game. In the game, you don't have to put straw in there, but we will be because we've only got 8. Have we got that? I think we have. Yeah, we've only got 8 silage bales today, which are now popped, so we can't even put these into storage. We've got to try and use them all within the next couple of days, since they've all got holes in now. Go, 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 go. So we'll get this silage bale in there as well, and that should take us up to 66%. We'll put another hay in there and see where we stand with that as well. So there we go, 66%. It's 50-50 at the moment. Just double check to make sure it is 60-60. It should be. Yep, 66. So it's on 8,000. It's quite a big capacity of this. I'll just show you around actually. This is the Lundeberg one. It's seen better days, but it will get the job done, as you can see here. We need another hay, I reckon. We'll get another hay one put in. And then we'll fill the rest out with straw. And where should we take it from? Take it from the top? We'll take it from the side, why not? There we go. Make sure we are correctly aligned, which we're not. Back in the forwards. There we go. So let's quickly get this loaded in. Now what I am going to do real quick is take a thumbnail, so be right back. 2 seconds. Right, we're back. That was actually horrible. I'm about to have to get one in a minute when we haven't got a shed in the background, but we'll get that loaded in. I need to press Control 1 again. There we go. So we've got 66% hay, 33% silage, and how full is that? It's actually 100% full, and it's not total mixed ration, is it? Wait for it to change at the bottom there. It is total mixed ration. Cool. So yeah, like I said, that was a good example actually. We do not need any straw whatsoever. This is actually set up wrong. What they've done is set this to 12,000 litres. So here's a fun fact. If you put straw into this one, well, if you put one of everything, it will not be right. So what you need to do to fix it is go into the XML and change it to like 11,950, something like that, because it has to be more straw and hay than it does silage, but it's done 3 equal ones at the moment, which is not very good, so you do need to edit it. That way, you could get total mixed ration from 3 whole bales. Well, you lose a little bit of straw, but straw isn't exactly that rare, is it? You can get straw anywhere these days. So, yeah, I might do a little tutorial on that if you guys are wondering. I did it with the Keenan as well, because everyone keeps making them total numbers, and they're not meant to be total numbers. They're meant to be slightly less hay compared to everything else, but of course, like 12,000 for example, they make it equal, which is not really how it's meant to be done. So the game won't register it, unfortunately. But before we forget, let's quickly jump out of here. We'll get the PTO hooked up. We'll get it turn... How do we turn it on? There we go. So there it is mixing away here. I'll get the door closed. You can't really see anything, but it is working away there. Let's get the HUD off. And we'll go in and start feeding them, shall we? I'm not sure what the unload side of this is. I think it's selectable. So I should be able to choose... Yeah, tip side left. There we go. So it is selectable. Should have opened the door whilst we were out, actually. There we go. That gate is open, so we can get out there. Fantastic. We'll drive through here. And we'll start unloading. There we go. So it is total mixed rations. For some reason in the game they call it power food, which is strange. The question is, are they going to take it all, and how much is going to be left? I'll show you some third person here. There we go. So what I need to do is go back to animals, cows. Wow, that's hardly anything. We need to do at least 2 more rounds of this, so we'll quickly get this turned off. We'll shimmy around. Excuse me, Mr. Cow. They're all coming towards us now. It's because they want their food, but we'll quickly swing us around before any more cows come. And we need to fill it up again, so... I should have edited this mixer wagon before I did this video, unfortunately. So yeah, we're going to be losing, well, we're going to be using no straw today. We're just going to be using 2 hay, 1 silage, I think. I think that's going to be the only way we can do it until I can edit the XML. So we're using quite a lot of hay, so hopefully we can get some done in the spring, which we can. So we'll get this parked up here once again. Let's get it turned on. I don't know why it's not spinning, but apparently it's on. Oh wow, there's quite a lot of detail in here. Right, so I'll try one more. I'll do one more load on camera, and then we'll finish it a little more off camera, because I do want to get some straw put down as a bed as well. Bed some straw in there. I'm just hoping that OxygenDavid has left the destroy trigger in there. No, it was 2 hay, wasn't it? So we'll just take this whole stack here. There we go. Oh, I've accidentally folded this away. Let's get it unfolded again. Note to self, next time you try picking up bales, make sure the bale fork is actually unloaded. Or unfolded even, not unloaded. Oh gosh, how are we going to do this? No, the tow bale is going over. There we go. No! No! Never mind. Hopefully we're using a in a minute anyway. There's only... How many's tipped over? It's only 2. Not to worry, we're going to be using them again in a second anyway, so not a big issue. We'll get these put in to the wagon. There we go. So I'll get that up. That should be 100. Well, it doesn't say at the moment, but it says 100, but I'm guessing it's 66%. And we'll get another sludge bale as well. Right. Get this last. Well, it's not the last one. The last one on camera I put in. It's a shame about the mixer things on this, if I'm honest. So at the moment we've just got loads of hay in here. We'll drop it in, and now we should have TMR. There we go. Now can we get this folded up once again? There we go. For some reason it doesn't work with the side panel, which is strange. Right, we'll get this plopped into... Oh, not that shit. This one here. Get out of the way. There we go. And we'll take this final load over now. Well, final load on camera at least. And then we'll get some straw put in there, shall we? Now, unrealistically, like I said earlier, we don't have a straw spreader at the moment. So if it doesn't have the triggers, so basically we're going to be playing it off as if we're doing it manually. So we're going to put a bale there, and then in real life, this scenario, we'd probably use a pitchfork to chuck it all around, but we can actually put them in the mixer wagon, for those of you that don't know. You can put straw in the mixer wagon, and it actually comes through as straw, so that's what we may do. Because you could just drive through the shed with the mixer wagon on, I suppose. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that on farm sim, because you have to drive through the feeding trigger. But those are 2 scenarios we can do. In fact, I may just go for the 3rd one, because then we can do 3 bales at a time. Right, let's get this final load done now. Put the cruise control onto... Come on, side panel, you can do it. This is the worst thing about this side panel. 100% is the worst thing about it. Side panel is fantastic, it's just the speed... The cruise control wheel is a little bit dodgy. There we go. We'll make it 1 mile an hour. Doesn't seem worth doing it, but you'll soon see why. And we'll start feeding them again. Right, so there's another load done right there. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and put this away. Wait for these girls to pass by. Come on. Oh, don't do this to me. Come on. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm going to have to continue this off camera because I don't want to do more than 2 loads on camera because that may be a bit boring for you guys. So next up is the straw. Now I'm still debating whether we're going to put it into the mixer wagon or leave it, or do it manually and with a pitchfork. We'll soon find out. Bear with me. Right, so for the final time today, we're heading in to the JCB telehandler. First thing is first, let's go ahead and get this plopped down to the ground here. That should only be working with the engine on, I do apologise. And we want to get this lifted up once again, and we'll see if we can take 3 bales. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be doable, but we'll do our best. 2 at least, maybe. So we need to get some straw now. So we're doing the pitchfork method. Obviously in Farm Sim you can't actually use a pitchfork, unfortunately. But, oh, come on, you can do it. Now, this is saying if OxygenDavid's put in the bell destroy trigger, which is something to do with John's. If you don't know what I'm talking about, do not worry about it. But, no, stay. Right, we might actually be able to take 3. If I can get the fork, like, near the top half of this. I forgot we had a camera on this. That's going to make life a little bit easier, I reckon. Let's push it in so it's a bit more even here. There we go. Lift up and reverse. Yes. No, we've locked. Why do they keep sticking to each other? I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, luckily no one stood underneath that, because that would have been very dangerous. Right, the top one's a little bit slidey. I don't know what's going on here. As you can see, it's gone through the actual collisions of the fork, which is not great. So we'll quickly try this again. So I've no idea what's going on with that top bell. We'll just ignore it for now. It's something to do with the fork, I think. Like, it's on the locking script, but it's gone through the actual model. That might just be a bug with the CSE pack. Maybe you're not meant to handle 3, although it does say 3 bells on the description, so I don't know what's going on. But we'll ignore it for now. I can't actually see where I'm going either. Let's just get it lifted up a little bit. Now, like I said, hopefully OxygenDavid has put in the triggers on this map. So we should be able to drive through here and they should just disappear. Ready? Moment of truth. Doesn't look great. Still doesn't look great. Oh, that doesn't look great at all. Right. One last try. We'll go through this side here and hopefully this will work here. Excuse me. Betsy. Right, so yes, plan B is we're going to load this up here. Now hopefully it'll take all 3 this time. We're going to have to do it this way. Probably not the most realistic way, but without a spreader, it's the only thing I can think of. There we go, there's all 3 of them put in. Move this back. Nope, there we go. Forwards. We'll leave it here for now. Not going to be needing it for the rest of the video at least. Boop. Turn it off. Jump into Marmite. My new buddy Marmite. There we go. Ooh. Wow, we got 3. Hang on a minute. I'm confused. So we just put 3 straw bales in, and it's only 66% full. That's worrying. That's the capacity of 2 bales. Maybe. I don't know. I'll experiment off camera. But we definitely just put 3 straw bales in, and it only come through 66%. But yes, we are unloading this now. I'm not sure where the bed is. Oh, it's over there. Oh, were we meant to take it on that side of the barn? Maybe the trigger's over there. Let's have a look. No. I don't know. But yeah, we've managed to do it. Through a lot of trial and error, we've managed to do it. They need a lot more straw, I think. The reason these numbers are so high is because in the winter with Seasons Mod, the cows, well, all animals actually, require a lot more food than the summer, for example. In the summer, they require a lot less. Oh, move out of the way, Betsy. Number 2. All the cows are called Betsy. That's how creative we are here on Sandy Bay. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you once again very much for joining me in this episode. If you did, please slap that thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more from myself. Ooh, turn this way. I've been Simulate Gaming. I'll see you in the next one.